Wilkinson as we go to Chris Hartley for the race coverage.
Thanks, Alan. On with the most popular of British karting classes then, Formula TKM Extreme. Traditionally 100cc category, but this year it was upgraded to 115cc category. The kart's quicker than they've ever been before. Very evenly matched machines. We've got two Ryans on the front row of the grid, led around on the formation lap by Ryan Cole, number 60. The man from Nottingham won the pre-final by 3.7 seconds. Can he do the same here? Away we go then, find themselves into the first corner. Cole gets a cracking start up the inside there. As a midfield collision there, two karts out, 20 David Grady and 24 James Hunt. Their race is effectively over before they start. Cole into the lead then. Ryan Ferner, who started this race second, tucks in behind in the number 7 kart. Finding their way through the first hairpin. Into the second then. Number 30 there going around the outside. He's made a terrific start. That's James Harris, who's already shot from 12th to 6th in just 2 or 3 corners. Cole leads then through the chicane for the first time. Then it's Ferner. Then it's Adam Rogers in 3rd position. And in 4th place we've got David Robb. Sorted themselves out now. Ryan Cole is at the head of the field. Look at this massive pack of TKM karts working their way through the complex for the first time. And there are a number of quick drivers that will have to do some early work here, having had a bad pre-final starting at the back of the grid. They'll have to pick off some places in the first lap or so while everybody's bunched up. Ryan Ferner there in 2nd place then. Up to 3rd has come David Robb, ahead of Adam Rogers in the 63 kart. James Harris, number 30, making good ground still. Behind them, there goes David Robb up the inside, takes Adam Rogers with him, and Ryan Ferner loses 2 places there in the number 7 kart. So the Scotsman to 2nd place now. And Ferner about to lose another position possibly to James Harris. Harris has the inside line as they hurtle towards the left-right chicane. Did he get through or not? That's the question. He didn't. Just see in the background that Ferner managed to cling on to his place, but he's still nevertheless dropped from 2nd to 4th in one fell swoop there. David Robb then, number 37, has gone from 20th to 8th in the pre-final. He's making good ground here in the grand final as well. Now James Harris, number 30, has lost the place to number 14, James Nash, and he's got Sam Wilson, number 52, and 3 or 4 other karts queuing up behind him as well. Heading down towards the hairpin, the first of them. Number 23, Sean Carter, in on the action as well. And there is number 21 making a move there, Scott Mulvern, picking up another place in the midfield. Here comes Wilson out the inside into the second hairpin. And James Harris, after a terrific start, ultimately hasn't got the pace to hang on to that lead group. There is Adam Rogers, who is in 2nd place now, ahead of David Robb. Behind the pair of them, we've got Ryan Ferner in the number 7 kart. Have made a bit of a break from the rest of the pack, and hang on, the rear bumper is loose on Ryan Ferner's kart. There it is, dangling at the back of him, skitting up as it hits the tarmac, and that is a big problem. That's going to cause him to retire. Surely almost sends him off the track there as the bumper digs in. He realises the problem and backs out of this race. That's a terrific shame for the driver that finished 7th in last year's Super 1 British Championship. He backs off the gas and he's going to drop out of this lead battle. Ryan Cole storming away with it at the front of the field. Top 3 go through. There's Ryan Ferner, a sad sight as he retires from this race. Who then will pick up the 4th place? Let's wait and see who the first man through is. A long way back, it's going to be 52, Sam Wilson. Wilson ahead of 23, Sean Carter. Then we've got number 14, James Nash in the mix as well. And Nash at the inside of Carter there. He left the door wide open on the way into the right-hander and gave that place away fairly easily. Behind the pair of them, we've got number 35, that's Thomas Barrow, the brother of Sarah Barrow, who we heard from earlier on. And Sarah's making good progress in this race. She started 26th on the grid, but she's already worked her way up into the top 10. There she is, number 91 at the back of the group. Rogers goes by in 2nd place. David Robb in 3rd now, but falling back. He's got an equally comfortable gap between himself and that battle for 4th position though. Ryan Cole at number 60, currently 16th in the Super 1 British Championship. He's had one bad round and you can discount your worst point score at the end of the season. So with that in mind, he should be on for top 10 finish in this year's British Championship. Casually glances over the shoulder there to make sure that everybody else is still a million miles behind him. They are, so he'll cruise around the final stages, just make sure he brings the kart home. He won't be stressing that engine too much at this stage. He doesn't need to. He's nearly 4 seconds ahead of everybody else. Adam Rogers just glimpsed there in 2nd place. Now the battle on between these pair. Number 14, James Nash, comes off. He tried to go around the outside of Sam Wilson there, exposed himself to danger. The momentum, the energy carried to the outside of the track. He came off worse. He's out of the race on the final lap. Last couple of corners then for Ryan Cole. He'll burst onto the start-finish straight. He won the pre-final easily. He wins the grand final even more dominantly. And 2nd position is going to go to Adam Rogers.
And what a great drive from Ryan Cole, taking what looked like an easy win over Rogers with Rob 3rd, Barrow 4th and Michael Ryle 5th. And just outside the top placings are Sarah with a great 6th place overall. But congratulations go to our top 3, heading on their lap of honour towards the podium. And it was Chris who caught up again with the race winner.
Ryan, very well done. That was relatively straightforward though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, at the start, we knew I'd pretty much stay level with them at the start because we've got a kart set to come on a bit later on. After a few laps, I just got my head down, put some consistent laps together, and managed to take the win.
And well done once again to Ryan, who deservedly takes the title and the coveted GP plate for 2004. Join us again after the break when it's all action.